Page 46, Etude is number 2 at the bottom of the page. I used the same approach I did in the last lesson. We're just going to try and read this through. Just read it. There's nothing new going on here. We're just reading it. Now, that may not be what the lesson really is intended for. They might want you to go ahead and get into the whole process of learning a piece of music. I would do that on the repertoire stuff more. To me, this is more like sight reading. You're just going to sit down and attempt to play this and see how well you do. The more you do it, the better you'll get at it. It's just, that's how I would approach these lessons, although that may not be the intention of the book. I don't know. So I go through the same process as though I were going to learn it. It's just I do some things all together. But before I start, I'm going to look it over, get some ideas in my head first. How long is it? It's 2 lines. There's treble and treble clefs now. They're both treble clefs. No sharps or flats in the key signature, and we're ending here. It's an A minor chord. Figure we're in A minor, so I'll make sure I can do the scale for A minor, and that's relative to C major. So okay, and the arpeggios too, whatever. 4/4 time signature, and I look it over. I see a bunch of eighth notes, half notes, quarter notes. Think we can handle all that. There's a few accidentals, but you would expect that in an A minor key, the 7th step would be raised a half step because we're using a harmonic minor. So we do. We got G sharps. Now look at the dynamics. MF, that's the only one given. That's going to apply to the melody. In this case, it's the right hand, it looks like. There is an accent on measure 4, the C. I'll play that a little louder. And the speed, allegro, is quick. Well, good luck with that. How fast can you do the 8th notes? That's going to be your quick for now. Everybody's allegro could be a little different. And then I'll just attempt to play it. Yeah. It's got some gotchas in the 8th notes, 2nd measure. See, they skipped a note. It's not the same. Same thing in the 2nd line in measure 6. They skipped a note. And then when you go to put the hands together and using different fingers, that gets really weird. Like the 2nd line, or either line, they're both the same there. 2nd measure, 1st line. And here. So you're using different fingers at the same time. That takes a little bit of time to get used to. And if you can't play it that fast, slow it down. Now, your allegro can be something this if you have to. That's your allegro. It's close enough as far as I'm concerned. But I want them all even, accurate, all those 8th notes, no hesitations. Then I go back over it and I say, okay, what did I miss? Well, in this case, I think I got it all the dynamic speed and all that stuff. The natural accents, the 1, 2, 3, feel those. I let the wrist collapse a little bit, like when doing the scales and arpeggios, let the wrist collapse with the accent. I do that when I'm playing. It helps to keep loose so you're not tensing up and start pounding away. The left hand. Center. Now, let's pretend that you know it. You get all the notes and rhythms okay. Let's play it together and check and make sure you have the correct notes and rhythms. I'll give us 4 counts because there's 4 beats in a measure. 1 and 2 and ready and go and.